Hello, and welcome to Quick Charge by Electrek. I'm Mikey G, and it's Monday, February 13th. According to a filing with European regulators, Tesla is preparing to launch its new Autopilot hardware 4.0 upgrade. The automaker is expected to announce the new driving hardware suite any day now, actually. A report coming out of China showed the exact same thing, with regulators being notified of the new hardware upgrade. And Tesla has also filed to change its vehicles with regulators in the Netherlands as of now. This is not certainly the only indicator, but legal preparations have also joined a number of code changes coming in as well. Elon Musk recently commented on the introduction of Hardware 4.0, and while he didn't release any details of the upgrade's timeline, he did confirm that Tesla doesn't plan to offer retrofits for older models. Tesla's important full self-driving beta version 11 software update is delayed again, as the automaker appears to have issues getting it finished. The new software is set to allow beta access holders the merge of Tesla's full self-driving and Autopilot highway stacks. Most recently, Elon Musk said that version 11 was coming last week, but that passed and here we are. The CEO did admit recently that version 11 was much harder than expected and cited the issues of, quote, re-architecture of neural nets that the update has to bring. Musk also responded to the absence, saying that the new version will be in limited beta. Now, we're not entirely sure of the scope, but at Electrek we imagine that generally means that the update will only be pushed to a select few early beta testers. Tesla is again adjusting the pricing for its electric vehicles in the USA, making it the fourth time in just over a month. Last year I suggested that we have a live ticker for vehicle prices as they were changing so often, and I'm starting to think about it all over again. Tesla started this year by implementing drastic cuts across the entire EV lineup, with the Model Y seeing the biggest, up to $13,000. A few weeks later, the automaker adjusted by having the Model Y go up by $500. Last week, we reported on Tesla adjusting the Model Y up again, and the Model 3 base price went down. And now today, Tesla has decreased the price of the base Model 3 by $500 again, now starting at $42,990. They also increased the price of the Model Y Performance version by $500 also. The price of the Model 3 Performance and the base Model Y Long Range has stayed the same. Price increases generally mean that Tesla is seeing strong demand for a specific trim. Rather genius, if you ask me, that Tesla has control over pricing and their direct-to-consumer model, and they can just adjust it on the fly for changing demand or changing profit. Tesla has secured a massive new 1 GWh Megapack order for a large-scale energy storage project in Canada. A single Megapack unit is a container-sized 3 MWh battery system with integrated modules, inverters, and thermal systems. The energy storage system can quickly become one of the more popular battery pack options for large-scale projects. And now, a new giant project is being added to the backlog, actually. NR Store Incorporated announced the new partnership with the build on the Oneida Energy Storage Project, saying that it is going to use Tesla Megapacks for the 250 megawatt project. With high demand for energy storage and batteries and materials in particular, this project is not expected to be completed before 2025. Toyota might be coming around. Maybe. Possibly. Perhaps. Amid new leadership changes, Toyota is reshuffling its business structure, claiming that the time is right to accelerate battery electric vehicle development. Last week, we reported that Toyota's longtime CEO, Akio Toyoda, was stepping down from his position and alluded to the fact that his successor will be tasked with leading the automaker's transformation into a new mobility era. Without wasting any time, just today, Toyota announced that it would implement several changes, including a focus on electrification, claiming, quote, Toyota must create cars with energy security in mind and contribute to achieving a carbon-neutral society. Now, the incoming CEO, Koji Sato, added, quote, now the time is right. We will accelerate battery electric vehicle development with a new approach. Now, more details actually came through, including that Toyota plans to use its luxury brand Lexus to spearhead the approach with a full lineup of EVs by 2030. Oddly, the incoming CEO, Koji Sato, also hinted at providing diverse options and stood by Toyota's multi-pathway strategy, although he wasn't very specific. It is possible that he's trying to be respectful to the current and outgoing CEO. Auto manufacturing giant Magna International announced that it would be expanding its partnership with General Motors to supply enclosures for the new 2024 Chevy Silverado EV. After over a year of teasing its so-called category-defining electric truck, General Motors says that production is right around the corner. Chevy has announced 2 models so far, the Work Truck and RST editions, with several future variations in the pipeline. Riding on GM's Ultium platform, it will feature a 510 horsepower and 8,000-pound towing capacity motor and start with a $39,999 version that I'm guessing isn't going to sell very well. According to Chevy, future variants will be around $50,000 to $80,000 and potentially more with added features such as the multi-flex midgate, panoramic sunroof, and wide-open Watts mode. Sounds like fun. Having Magna International as a partner for component manufacturing is a popular move these days, with some startups opting to have the entire car built by Magna. Subaru has issued another recall on its first electric car, the Solterra, this time due to under-torqued hub bolts. With 1,182 cars affected, Subaru has told owners not to drive them until they can be resolved. Subaru says that the issue was caused by a single third-party contractor, which did not properly complete the repair procedure for the previous recall. The contractor may have left some of the bolts under-torqued, which could result in the wheels loosening and eventually falling off. No accidents have been reported that we know of. The issue was discovered just before Solterra was due to start shipping in the U.S., resulting in a several-month delay for the first ones. It also affected Toyota's BZ4X, which had just started shipping in the U.S. It seems that today's recall doesn't affect the Toyota, as they had a different contractor work on that line. In today's community comment found on YouTube, when quoting a previous episode where I said that Ram is late to the EV truck game, a user called Goldfish says, quote, "Ford is using an ICE chassis. Chevrolet is not out yet. We will see the Ram before we see the redesigned Ford Lightning. Cybertruck is not even out yet." Well, Goldfish, I still believe that Ram is late to the EV truck game, and especially in comparison to Ram's own claims that they are starting a revolution. Now, depending on when you want to start counting, the electric truck revolution could have began with the Ford Ranger EV, or maybe the Zap Zebra, or if you want to go international, you can look at the myriad of electric trucks in China. But looking at the more USA market modern times, Ram's vehicle won't come out until next year at the earliest, and delays have unfortunately become part of the landscape. In that same time frame, again without delays, Cybertruck will likely reach volume production, Ford might be finished with their second version of the F-150 development, and hopefully Rivian will be out of the woods and Lordstown can get to meaningful production as well. Now with that in mind, which brands are left? I guess you could kind of go with the imports. So from Japan, only Nissan has made any inclination towards an electric truck, but Volkswagen says that they have one on the back burner, it seems. But yeah, for a company that's claiming that they're starting a revolution, I just don't see it from Ram. Thanks for watching Quick Charge by Electrek. I'm Mikey G, and I hope you have a great day.